WWS. Good morning, it's Jonny Hartwell, and on the phone with me, ladies and gentlemen, mainly ladies, from the movies Phantom of the Opera, P.S. I Love You, 300, which is one of my favorites, and in theaters right now, Machine Gun Preacher. Let's say hello to Gerard Butler. Gerard.
Hey.
Hey, how are you, sir?
How you doing?
Good. I'm all right. All right. So what do I call you, sir? Do I call you Gerard or Jerry?
You call me Jerry.
All right. Is that because we're friends now, or is that what everybody calls you?
No, because I feel specifically bonded to you.
Really? All right. Now, compared to your other action movies like 300 or your comedies like Bounty Hunter, this seems vastly different. But it looks like a really good flick, though.
Yeah, I think it's a really good flick. Of course, I'd be biased, but I've taken this all around the country now. We've been screening it, and the reaction has been incredible. I've never had a movie that got such a strong reaction out of people, and it's a powerful piece. It's dark and it's very emotional, but it's also really inspiring, and it's just a big adventure.
Gerard Butler's on the phone talking his movie Machine Gun Preacher. That's what we're talking about. Let me boil this down. Basically, you play a biker that finds God, then travels to Africa.
Yep, that's it. You've seen the movie.
Okay.
You don't need to go now.
Seriously.
Bye-bye.
Seriously, watching the trailer, I thought, wow, this movie's really got me. It's not just a shoot 'em up movie. It's got a lot of substance to it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's you climb into the mind of this guy. Firstly, he's a guy who had to face his own demons. I mean, he had problems with. He was a drug addict, he had violence issues, or a robber in and out of jail, who then has to kind of come to terms with all of that.
Now,
then ends up on a mission backed by God. Firstly, he started out just trying to do some general missionary work, and then witnessed some atrocities in front of him where villages had been wiped out, and it just affected him so deeply that he could never really connect again with his regular life or his family, and knew that he had to go down there and do something about it. And kind of a mark of the man that he never really understood the rules, just that I need to do this. So he decided to basically go down and take on one of the most dangerous militia, in fact, maybe the most dangerous militia on the planet, and do it single-handedly.
Did you ever meet the real guy that this movie was based on?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I was just talking to him 5 minutes ago.
Really?
He's on the press tour with me, so. But I spent a lot of time with him before we did the movie. I went to his house and went to watch him preach up in Pennsylvania. And we hung out in L.A. and Detroit and in Africa.
So what does he think of you playing him?
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, this ought to be good. All right, here we go.
I think that he thought that it was the best performance that anybody has ever given or will ever give in any role ever.
Really? Are you being presumptuous, or are you assume that that's what he's thinking?
No, he hasn't mentioned it, but I can see it in his eyes.
Oh, really? Jerry, you've been very sweet to talk to us this morning. And I have to say, The Machine Gun Preacher looks like a great movie.
Thank you, man. So you took out sweet in place of sexy now. You can go back to sexy.
Yeah.
You can say, all right, man, you've been very sexy.
Well, that might be a little presumptuous on your part now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Gerard Butler, Machine Gun Preacher, thanks so much for talking with us, Jerry.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.